Mark, I wanted to make you a quick video to show you about labels that we were talking about. You could probably figure this all out on your own, but I just wanted to show you really quickly. So here you can see we are in a module for Moodle that I have, and I have a whole bunch of stuff in here in this module because my course is jam-packed with stuff. But in this section, we'll just look. I've got this is a label right here. And I use a big font because it's a major section area, and then this is a label right here. And then underneath that I've got a couple of forums, so those couldn't go inside of a label, so I made the forums right there. And then I have another label right here, and so this label right here includes a heading. It's a minor section heading, and then a couple of points. Then there's a link here, so I just use as part of the label a link to a Google form for a survey that I want them to complete. And then here's another link. It's actually the same form. I've just given them permission to see the results. So that's what I've asked them to do there. And then another label. And then here, this is a link to a file. So it goes under the label. I could have actually made it a link inside the label, but I made it in a separate item. And so then, since that's not part of the previous label, I had to then put a new label. And so this label has a whole bunch of stuff with links to things that they need to do, and then forums and so on. So just quickly, I'll show you how you do that. When I go to add an activity or resource, I can scroll down. Notice the first stuff are activities. Those are mainly interactive things that they can do. And then resources, so these are pointers to things, and or just the thing themselves, like a label. So I'll choose a label, I'll click add, and then it puts me into an editor. And if I want more choices, these are the basic text box choices here. But if I want more choices, I can click on this button here, and so I can get a few more things like bullet points and strike through and other kinds of stuff. This right here is to turn it into HTML mode, so you can actually do a lot of stuff if you know HTML. I occasionally edit the HTML because I find that it doesn't do everything I want. But this box here is one of the big ones that I like to use. So if I click inside the text edit area, and then I might choose a heading large for my major divisions. So this is a major division, and then maybe I'll have a smaller heading there. So my smaller heading, minor division, and then maybe I'll put a bulleted list for the things that go under this minor division. So read this, read that, write your paper. And so maybe I'll highlight the word this and put a link there, and so I can link to http://markovitz.com and create the link. I can have it open in a new window if I want. I actually usually do that, and create the link. And so now they have something kind of organized. And if I wanted a forum underneath this, then I'd stop this label, I'd save this label, and then add a forum like you normally do, and then maybe put another label underneath that. So let me just save and return to course. And when I scroll down to the bottom of this section here, you'll see that there's the stuff that I wrote. So there's my major heading and my smaller heading, and then the bulleted list, and this is a link. So if I click on the link, it'll take me to the website that I linked to. And that's the basics of labels.